In this video, we'll learn how to use Excel to perform hypothesis tests for the difference between two means, dependent samples in this case, or the matched pairs. We will use the t-test pair two samples for means included in the data analysis add-in to conduct the hypothesis test for two dependent samples, or the matched pairs. Well, first, we want to make sure that your Excel has this tool, data analysis. So when you click on the home page, click options, and then Excel add-in, click go, and make sure that this is checked, and click OK. All right, so if I go here, I go to the home, files, go to options, and then click on add-in, and then Excel add-in, click go, and make sure this is checked, and click OK. Alright, that is the first step. Now, for example, if I have two data sets, A and B, because they are dependent, that's why the same numbers of the values we should have here. So on the left side, data A has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 values. Therefore, data B needs to also have 10 values because this is dependent samples or the matched pairs. We have to get the same number of the items for each of the samples. Now, given the data A and B, and also alpha level is 0.05, we want to test that mu d, or the mean of the difference, is equal to 0 for the null hypothesis, and for the alternative hypothesis, the mean of the difference is not equal to 0. Because this one is not equal to 0, this is a two-tailed case. So the first steps, we enter the data A and data B in two columns on Excel. So I just wrap everything, I put in one column, another column. So we put in any two columns, right? A and B. And now, for the second step, we'll run the t-test pair two samples for the means. So click on the tab Data and go to Data Analysis. And then choose the t-test pair two sample for means. And click OK. And after you get to the steps, for the variable 1 range, we highlight everything from the data A, and for the variable 2 range, we just highlight everything from data B. And make sure we put 0 for the hypothesized mean difference to be 0, and adjust your alpha level to match the value for the problem. And then choose the output range, the location that you want to display the value, and click OK. Alright, so let's do that quickly over here. So we go to the Data tab, choose Data Analysis, and then this is the dependent samples, the pair two samples for the means. T-test, this option here, click OK. And then for the variable 1 range, that is my first group of data, and for my second variable 2 range, that is my second group of data. And then I want my hypothesized mean difference is equal to 0. My alpha level is 0.05 for the problem, and my output range. I click on the box, and then you can select any cells. Let's just say here, right? This is the, as long as you select some empty spot, and then click OK. And here you go. That is your table, the answer. So I can expand the column, make sure I can see clearly everything. Right, so t-test pair two sample for the mean. Okay, so looking at the table, the test statistic is the t-stat 6.30 and two-tailed p-value. In this case, this is two-tailed. Remember, this is a two-tailed case because of looking at the alternative hypothesis. We have different than 0, right? It is not less than, it is not bigger than. So this is different. So it is two tails. So we look for P of two tails. which is 0.000140518. Really small, less than alpha for sure, which is only 0.05 for alpha. So it's less than alpha, therefore we reject the null hypothesis. So this is how we use Excel to test for the two dependent samples for the mean.